What's up, Moxie fam? I'm super excited for today's video because today we are taking our goals. We're taking the goals that we've written down and we are turning them into something fun, creative, and a little bit crafty, and we're going to be making punch cards, one for each area of life. Before we dive into today's video, I want to know in the comments, have you ever gave yourself permission to play with your goals? And if so, how did you do it? Have you created punch cards? Maybe you did a bingo card. Maybe you even did a board game. Let me know all the fun ways that you have given yourself permission to play with your goals so we can continue to inspire and encourage one another. But first, let me share with you everything that I'm using. So in case you want to do this yourself, you have everything you need to know, okay? So some of the things that I'm using, I got this sheet of different color papers, and I want to use this for each area of life. And so I'm going to use this kind of as the background to the punch cards. And I brought out some stickers that I like using for junk journaling. This is my hole punch, the star one. And so I think I'm going to put them on this ring at the end. I really want to probably put them on a ring so I can have them out and about so I can see them regularly. I have this punch. I don't know if I'm going to use it. And then I got some adhesive and some glue. We're going to get real crafty, y'all. I got my MäksēLife stencil. Then I have my MäksēLife dots and my MäksēLife markers. And then I have my favorite pins. The pins that I really think I'm going to use, though, are these micron pins. I think that's going to be really helpful. So that's everything. Again, you can use whatever you have at home. You don't have to go buy anything. Honestly, you could just use paper and your markers and be just fine. I'm just wanting to be a little bit extra with it. So let's move all of this stuff out the way. And then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create the card sizes. I'm going to use this gift card that I have from McDonald's. And I'm going to let this kind of be my template for how big they need to be. So I have 10 cards that I can do for punch cards, which I'm really, really excited about. Some of them have writing on the back, but that's the part that I'm just going to glue to the back of these papers. I'm super excited because what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach them to here, but I want to make them, I want to give them a round corner shape. So I have this hole punch here. Oh my goodness, look at that! I love it! Okay. Okay, so we have all the cards punched. This was really oddly satisfying to do. I think I want to go ahead and set this up for how I want it in case I need to put my stickers on some of the border part. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so since there's no yellow, I am actually going to search my stash and see if I have something with a yellow background to see if I can make it work. The closest thing to yellow that I did find was in some of my scrap cutout papers. It's this little yellow muted color. So for now, that's what we're gonna go with for yellow. So now this is probably my favorite part, but I got some glue tape and I am going to give pretty much each card a backdrop for it. So let's do that. So now I'm going to look at my goals and I'm going to pull off the ones that I want to put on my punch card. So I don't necessarily want to put all my goals onto one card. I want to focus on one goal within this area of a life and essentially break it down, create a routine around it, a rhythm where I can like essentially track it, punch card it, because I struggle with habit tracking. So I feel like this is going to be a fun way to do that. If you are enjoying this video and you're like, wait, I actually want to like make time for crafts, reconnecting with myself, playing with my goals, I want you to come and check us out in CampMäksē while we have CampMäksē going on. We've already had our campfire confessions and we even did some lantern letters, but we still got craft week coming up. We still got nature week. We still have the showcase week. Literally, it's so much in store. And if you're curious about what CampMäksē is, I'm gonna link a video up above that is gonna tell you all about it. We still have our future self meditation happening. We still have wellness retreats happening. Oh my goodness, there's so much still in store. So make sure you check out CampMäksē today. So I finished my punch cards and I can't wait to share them with you. So I did one for each area of life and I picked one goal out of each area of life that I wanted to focus on. So self-care, obviously for my personal, this is my way of tracking it. And so I have self-care for one time a month. And so anytime I do something self-care related, I'm going to punch it. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and punch one of these once I put it on the ring because I had to take a break and get my nails done. For fun and recreation, I have a Let's Read. These are my little books that I made. And so I want to read at least 24 books, which that might seem a lot for some people or maybe not a lot for a lot of readers. But these are just fun, fantasy, romance, fiction books that I love reading. So I can't wait to track that. And then for my work and learning, this one was really hard because I was like, what's something that I really want to track or that I think would be fun to track? And so I made these little thought bubbles and I want to mark off every time I spend an hour going down a rabbit hole of curiosity. And so I just thought it would be fun to mark those moments where it's like I'm curious about something, I want to learn something new, and I can mark that. So that's how I plan on using that. And I only gave myself 5 because I feel like this is going to be a little bit of a stretch. So for my fun and recreation, I have coffee dates and I think I put 12 on here. Yeah, I put 12. So I put 12 dates. And so I didn't just want to do date night. I wanted it to be any date because it's family and relationships. I wanted to mark the moments where I'm like meeting a new friend, where I'm getting coffee, where we're having brunch, anything like that. I just put coffee dates, but I just love getting to know someone over a cup of coffee, essentially. So I'm really, really excited about this because I think this is also just going to help not just with date nights or day dates, but also just with like my friendships too. Okay, the next one is try something new. And so I want to try a new like workout class program. I just really want to switch up my exercise routine. I think I talked about this in a previous YouTube video when I was resetting and going through and scratching out all those goals that I was canceling my Orange Theory membership, which is something that I have done for years, but I wanted to switch it up. And so there are so many different kind of classes that I want to try. In fact, I had a friend recommend a class pass for me where I can jump in and try different classes. So I want to try different things from Pilates, solid core, weightlifting, boxing. And so anytime I try a new exercise class, a new instructor, a new medium of exercising, I wanted to mark that. So I'm really, really excited that I tried to make little barbells. That was my attempt of doing that. For spiritual and personal growth, there were so many things that I could have wrote down or wanted to do. But this one I feel like is going to be stretching, but also really fun. And that is to do 12 free write journaling exercises where I actually bust out a physical journal and I journal and I free write for 12 times. If I at least can do that once a month, or once a month I sit down with the journal and I just journal and I get everything out. And journaling just has so many different benefits. So I'm really, really excited about this one. Financial, y'all. There were, again, so many rabbit holes that I could have went through or even ways that I could have did this, but I thought about one that would be fun and challenging, but also not like a tracker to paying off debt. I already have something like that, but I have a no spin weeks punch card, which for me, I love some shopping. Doing a no spin week is a little bit of a challenge for me, but anytime I have a week where I'm not spending anything on me or anything that's extra, then I'm going to punch it. And so I'm really looking forward to that. Then the other punch card is home projects. And I really am excited about this one because this is anytime I organize a room, a space, a closet. I love organizing things in my house. As you can see my bin back here, that's actually something I need to organize. So when I do organize it, I can punch it off. Anytime I do a home organization project, I can punch it. And I'm really excited about that. I also need to organize my car. There's a lot of things in my house that I need to organize. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I think it's going to give me the motivation for it. So those are my punch cards. Y'all, I'm super, super excited. So I want to punch them. Y'all get to see me punch my first card. Okay. Okay, so right here. There's my first punch. Look at that. Oh, why haven't I done this sooner? This makes me so happy. I have this little hook on my work cart. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to hang this on my cart. So at the beginning of each week, I can just kind of check in with my... Y'all, I'm so excited about this, but every week I can just kind of check in with my punch cards and give myself a little punchy punch. Y'all, goals are supposed to be fun. We get one life and we get to choose how we live it and the things that we are working towards. And I'm here to tell you that you can have fun with writing out your goals, writing out your dreams, working on yourself. We have full permission to make our goals fun, okay? But there's literally so many ways that you can do this. You can have one goal and break it down. You can do this for maintenance goals. If there's habits that you're trying to make out of a daily thing and put 30 days on here. You can do it a week where you have multiple weeks on here if you're tracking things by the week. There's so many ways that you can do this. Let me know if you have tried punch cards before. We actually have an up and coming craft night in CampMäksē next month. So if you're looking for a craft to do, come. I would love to see any of y'all do your punch cards over there. I really hope you enjoyed today's video and that you are going to give yourself permission to play with your goals, try something new. Let me know in the comments if you do, and I hope that I get to see you in our next video or even in CampMäksē. All right, bye.